So here we are in week 5 of Lent, and things are really starting to come full circle at this point. Our entire Lenten journey is about us finding a way to be perfected in the eyes of God. And that is where our readings will take us. We've already seen the second covenant in week 1, where Noah was given the ability to save the people through the boat. Now we're foreshadowed into the final covenant, the new covenant, both through the words of the prophet and through Christ offering himself for you and I. So let's get right into it. Let's look at the words of Jeremiah. Jeremiah is out proclaiming as much as he can about what is about to happen to the world if they don't listen to God. But the Lord sees that his words are just falling on deaf ears. So he ultimately knows that the only way he's going to prove his love for us is to send his son in flesh and blood. This is the opportunity where God begins to share our humanity with us. And he asks us to journey alongside with him at whatever cost that comes. He says, I will place my law in their heart so that they don't just have to tell their friends and their relatives about it, but they will live with him. They will walk with him. And Paul even tells us that it goes deeper, that we have to suffer with him. Christ came into this world, but his life would have meant nothing had he not taken up his cross. And so Paul says we have to give up the things of this world in order to aspire to have the things of heaven. And Jesus offers us a further revelation in John's gospel, because he says, Father, can you save me? He asks that question, but before he even finishes the sentence, he says, but this is the purpose for which I came. And that meant that he would have to carry a cross. So my friends, sometimes in our lives, we have to carry a cross in order to connect with Christ in any way possible. It begins to answer that question of why bad things happen to good people. Sometimes it's just our purpose, to be the living example, to inspire hope in all those that we meet, and to allow them to know that any cross they carry is not too heavy. Because John says, whoever serves me must follow me, and where I am, the Father will honor whoever serves me. Now we know to answer the question of what does it take to be perfect, it means that we need to stop trying to serve the world and simply live our lives in the purpose that God created us for. So in these last few weeks of Lent, pick up your cross and carry it with our Lord, and know that that is the way to perfection, to lay down the things of this world, to follow God in every way that we can, to ultimately spend our eternity with him in heaven. Be who God created you to be this week, and know that there is always joy in the suffering that we experience because Christ walks with us side by side. Take care and God bless.
Before the world knew you, I formed you in your mother's womb. I had a plan for you, a plan to prosper you and not to bring you harm, a plan to lead you home.